What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new series of Software Inc. Thank you guys so much for tuning on into this series. If you don't already know me, I'm Bringtheparty, and Software Inc. is this management game where you kind of build up these cool companies, software companies, but they also do hardware. I am new to this game, and I've only watched a couple hours of gameplay. So if I'm doing anything wrong, if you think I'm doing something incorrect, please leave a comment. I'm going to read through the comments. I'm also going to try and record these not ahead of time. So if you see something, if you have the notifications on, if you watch an episode and you go, hey, Josh, heck was that? Let me know, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I've watched enough content that I think I can kind of get us off the ground, and then we can work from there. But I'm really excited to be playing this game, and I'm really excited to have you guys here. On the left side, I am Josh Party. This is my guy. Real life, I have dark hair and dark eyes. I guess I'm blonde in this game. Well, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to spend too much time designing my guy, but what we ended up doing was we played around with this. I don't know what this does too much, but I did make him independent. That was really important to me. I ended up making him independent because he's going to be kind of solo working initially, and I kind of wanted to have him focus on that off the bat, and then kind of have some fun there with the solo work. He's a good-looking guy, as you can tell. Those are some crazy pants, but crazy pants for a crazy man. On the right side, we have the starting funds. We can withdraw more money if we want, but it's just a loan. It's not like free cash. It's not like an easier way, just a loan. So I'm actually going to just keep myself at 25,000. The year is 1980. Leave it alone. Difficulties medium, cool with me. No mods right now, as I don't use too many mods. Going through the stats real quick. Everything's kind of basic here. I have him able to do everything just to the most standard level. System's a little higher than the other two because we're going to do a lot of contracts. And for what I remember from this game, contracts are usually system based. So we have him good at systems. 2D, he can do it, but he's not great. Audio, can do it, not great. Leader, can do HR, so he can manage hiring, so he doesn't have to hire someone to hire. Seems kind of contradictory, but we're going to avoid that. Socialization, not much. He's just kind of hanging out with the team, you know. And then multitasking, we have him pretty high on that multitasking kind of avenue there. When we go down to services, he's good at support. We are avoiding marketing because the marketing kind of tab, we can just hire a publisher. We'll not make all the money from the product, but the publisher will manage the marketing and save me a lot of money initially, especially on these like this initial startup of the company. So no need for that. And then law. No idea what law is. Be blatantly honest with you. So we aren't touching it. All right. We aren't just not going to touch it. We aren't going to talk about it. If we should get sued, I guess I'll hire a lawyer. Because I sure won't do it. Okay. Nice. That's our starting screen. Let's kind of hop on into this. So you got the option between all these locations, and you can also even get like someone's special location if someone made it, which is so cool. So you guys can make me like my next house for company building, and I might even use it. Kind of sick. But for now, let's you either do the garage or apartment to start. You could do more if you just want to just kind of jump on into hiring and crap, but I'm going to be a one-man operation right off the bat, and I think I'm just going to do an apartment. The reason I'm picking apartment over garage is if you look at not the leased area, but the building area, much more room to grow in the apartment and not a lot of room to grow in the garage. So apartment it is. So I'm just going to hit OK on the apartment. We're going to kind of move in. I got to be honest, I've re-recorded this episode 3 times. Last episode, I ended up right off the bat selling. Good thing I noticed when I did, because it was a complete accident, of course. But whoa, let's see. I didn't even. My bad. I accidentally sold stocks in my company, and this was all in the first episode, mind you. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I get some extra money in my company. But then someone tried to do a hostile takeover in my first episode. Literally my first episode, someone tried acquiring my company by buying all my stock and taking it over. And I was like, son of a, what the? And I was so confused. So avoiding that, kind of showing off some of these crazy things. There's so much to this game. I don't know where to start. And I really want to show you guys everything, but like you have your basic items, of course. Each item has an impact on stuff. Like you need the place to be like light. And then you don't want it to be flammable. And then you need like good chairs, but you don't want them to be noisy because they distract people. Or you get soundproofing to prevent the noise. And then heat, you want the room to be hot, but you don't want them to be too hot because it might overheat the computers. It's such a cool system. My point is that this system is like crazy complex. And if you look at this is like all different kind of options. It's like crazy stuff. The amount of detail that goes in this game. And that's why I really am hoping that I get some hardcore software inkers in the comments to kind of give me some guidance on this. But you can kind of see you have all these options of like different things, flammability, like water that's going on, your germs if people are getting sick. So for now though, let's just focus on the most basic things. I have a computer, I have a chair, and then we're just going to go to manage employees, and I have myself. He's currently part of the core team. Perfect. Leave him alone. Stays in core team. Cool. Only thing I am going to do is I'm going to play with that team real quick because he's the only person working. I'm extending his hours. You know, you're kind of like a one man crew. This is his job. He's kind of just hanging out, you know? So when we hire more people, I'll make these hours a little less crappy, but he's a startup. Startups, you kind of got to put in the work to kind of get there. So we're going to make him work a lot initially. And then, so just a few other cool systems I want to show about this game prior to kind of diving into it more. There's insurance, so you can invest in stuff, bonds and stocks. You can also, this is where I messed up. This is your company stock. You can sell your company stock. Like if you want to sell all your company stock, you can and get outside investors. But the bigger issue is if a company wants to acquire you, here's a fun fact. If someone buys over 50% of your company, technically they own your company. Weird, I know. But in this, they were doing a hostile takeover. So like Joe Schmo bought 100% of my company. So he was just going to kick me out. So it was going to end the game. And that's why I had to restart recording of this episode. Let's not get into that now. Let's focus on the important stuff. We're going to have my guy come in. I'm going to have him accept some contracts. This is just like, hey, Bob's company needs someone to develop this logistics application. So I'm going to accept it. Bob's company needs embedded systems. I'm going to accept it. We should be able to do both those, no problem. Josh is going to come in and work and get it done. You know, that's it. He's working. Okay, cool. I'm going to hit develop. They both kind of hit that. And then that blue line's kind of where they want you to be on the process. And once we're a little bit over, we can hit promote, get it out of alpha. It will leave alpha, which means we can't upgrade it, but then we can bug fix in beta. Leave it there for a little bit, fix a few bugs, kind of hang out, you know. All right, and then finish it. That's it. Super easy. He's kind of just doing these little tasks for people. We got 2 outstanding ratings, which will slowly increase our business reputation. For now, I want to focus on a bunch of contract jobs here. And then I'm going to show you something really cool that we're going to do, okay? Let's just accept a few more contract jobs, hang out. Working on them contracts, you know. Going to the develop, hanging out, doing our contracts. You know, thing, get it over, promote them both. Yeah, don't ask again, yep. And then get those done, knock out a few bugs. He's falling asleep at his desk. Good move. Yeah, get some sleeps at the desk. All good with me. Don't mind the extra sleeping at the desk. Gonna skip over to the day. Let him kind of knock out a couple more bugs here. And finish. Outstanding again. Outstanding. Great. So here's the loophole. I don't want to call it loophole. We have our finances, you know, and our current maintenance costs and like construction costs. You shouldn't look at construction costs because that is a one-time fee. What we should look at is the maintenance costs, like electricity and rent is currently about $600. Okay. We are making money, of course, but we can make passive income. And you know, TikTokers and all their passive income, and you know, you make $10 a day or $100,000 today or $10 every day. Go for the $10. Not really, but you get my gist. We want income to be coming in every day. So what we're going to do is set myself up for safety. I'm going to go to the insurance investments, and your boy is about to invest in a couple bonds. You know, I can go up to 60,000 and just chuck 50,000 in some bonds. You know, and then we're going to get accrued interest. So we're going to get interest every day from those bonds. And that's it. That's what we're just going to do. We're going to see if we can get to the point at which those bonds are enough of a cushion that we can cover our overhead. And at that point, I'd like to start hiring. That's kind of the move, you know? Get to the point at which our overhead is covered by this basic investment that's very secure. I'm going to say don't ask again. Yeah. And then at that point would be in like a really safe financial position that we aren't going to fail. And then I just feel overall more secure with my life, you know? When your costs are kind of just protected, I like that. Like that. Like if I stopped working today, would we still cover our overhead? You bet your cheeks we would. You betcha. Well, I don't think today, but you get my point. Insurance. Gonna kind of deposit some more there. Investing in bonds. Gonna go invest another like 20,000 in some bonds. He's sleeping, so we ain't getting the job done. But you know what? That's cool with me. And we're also increasing our business reputation, which will get us even better contracts. So this is like a good way to start and kind of play it the safest possible way, as I don't know what I'm doing. We'll just do a few more, you know. Want to still make sure they only require one designer. Can we accept even more than that? Like, could we accept like 4 or 5? I haven't. Like, is this going to be like too much? I really don't know the answer to this. This is actually like a risky move, but whatever. Sleep at the job, I see. Tomorrow morning we'll finish these 4. Don't you worry. You better be back in the morning, bud. He's never going to freaking work here again. Though he's the one who owns it. Like, okay, guys, I quit forever. And we end up moving up that support on this character specifically, so we could do this. All outstanding quality. Your boy's crazy. 4 things, a bunch of money again. I'm really excited. Accrued interest. I still don't think we're making enough to cover our overhead. So we're going to do a few more contracts here. And I'm hoping next episode we can develop our first software program. That's kind of the plan. Honestly, can we just accept more? Is there a negative to just accepting all these? I don't know. I understand like they all don't get complete at the same time, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? They all have a timeline. That might be the issue. And a month is like a day. So if they don't get completed in the timeline, they get pissed. Oh, okay. Well, we cut that one a little close. A little closer than we probably should, to be honest. That was a little close. Yeah, I can't accept that many. That's not a good move. Can we take on bigger contracts? Finished contracts. So these are all finished ones. No late penalties or anything. We can like accept 2 real quick. Like that's fine. We'll complete those like tomorrow or whatever. Knock those out quick. We got some more money. So once again, the most boring way to ever make money. Bonds. IRL bonds aren't very successful. Fun fact for you if you'd ever want one. They usually don't cover the inflation rate at this point. There you go. There's my finance background for you. current bonds don't cover inflation rate, so it's actually a bad idea to spend money on bonds because if you're earning 2% a year, you're actually losing money. Sorry, I don't mean to get technical here. On the bright side, we can check out finances in a second and make sure that we're kind of making money, and then we're gonna spend time hiring some people and getting some training going, which I'm pretty pumped about. I'm knock out a couple bugs, you know. All right, cool. Let's go check out finances real quick here and see how much we're making. 313 right now. If we buy a couple more, we're almost, okay, hold up. We're almost in like the safe position where this additional insurance doesn't matter, which is what I want, man. I want the two to even each other out, you know? You can't, oh, wait, what's that? Not capable. Not compatible. Board printer and case printer. This. Goal, 300,000 per copy, $10. Vetted. Wait, what is this? Is this like they want me to print something? Like, is that like a manufacturing one? Both game assets. I recommend 2 designers. So now we're getting higher contracts that I definitely can't complete. We still need to complete the lower ones, but I'll have to look at these more. This is 2. I'll actually take this one too. Okay. All right. We'll have to play around with that because those are going to be a lot tougher now. Some of those we can't complete. Some of them are like hardware, I think. So I don't think hardware we can do right now for obvious reasons. I don't have any like manufacturing, like conveyor belts and production units and stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, we're getting great qualities on those. Cool. Any complaints? Wait, is he allowed to complain? He's the owner. I don't know if he's allowed to complain. He's got to be happy. Employee benefits. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Wow, this is actually kind of crazy how much you can do in this game. I'm going to have to play around with this more because this is a lot of like information to kind of take on. What's research? Oh, you research like new systems and stuff? Yeah, I'm hoping I can kind of play around with this more. You also got servers, so you can kind of put people on the same servers. Project. Yeah, everyone's working project management. You also got your research and then your releases. We haven't released anything. I think we're going to try and do our first release next episode. For now, let's just get a couple more contracts going. Finish doing the boring stuff, which is just investing. Actually complete this. They recommend 1 designer, 2 programmers, and 1 artist. I'm almost worried we can't complete that. I say we like take this one on. 2 artists, 1 programmer. I'm going to try and get it done. You know, I'm going to take it on. I don't think he can do it, but I'm going to give him a shot. I know, he's asleep. Yeah, I have him working too much, but it's okay. Uh-oh. Just finish that. I don't have time for that. Uh-oh. Mo, can you finish it? There's a bug or 2. Fix up. You're asleep? Dude, crunch! Finishing. Outstanding quality. Okay. Oh, I was stressed. Okay, let's see if we have covered our overhead yet. Let me do one more boring thing. Sorry, guys. I know I stink. I'm going to buy a couple more bonds and wait till tomorrow and see if we're in like a good place there. And then we can go to hiring and doing the good stuff. Hiring and building our first program and whatnot, which is going to be awesome. You have absolutely nothing to do right now, which is okay. We're going to fix that. But let me go look at my finances. We're almost even. I'm very comfortable at this point. Miscellaneous, we're positive 420. And then we also have that extra money in the pocket each month. I still would like to get us just a little bit higher if we can. We can get both these done, no problem. Any other ones? No, I don't want to take on any of the 20,000s without hiring more of a team. For obvious reasons. Inadequate quality. I think they expected like bad quality, so that's okay though. In software times, anything going on? The large growth of the market of the man-back reality. Event calendar. You can kind of check out like when stuff is being released. So we're gonna have to play around with what we want to release, like on this upcoming kind of episode. Got them deals if there's any good deals going on. Got distribution if you want to do some digital or hardware distribution. I do want to buy a couple more, a little bit more money here, a little bit more bonds. I'm gonna just keep myself at like. So we have $250,000 in the bank, and at that point, like we're pretty safe. Contents insurance. What's that? Covers stolen furniture and lost. No. Stocks. Wow, look at some of these stocks. We can invest in stocks. That's interesting for me, but I think it's probably pretty boring for you guys. Is this place dirty? I need to figure out like acoustics. You improve the acoustics of the room by filling it with furniture so sounds don't bounce off walls. Temperature, environment. Yeah, we have to work on that. I wonder if I should get him like a fan or something. Like what do you want? Like here's a plan. Cool, right? What's this? A clock. Oh wait, this stuff actually improves it? What? Here, take this little inbox. Can't be placed at a computer. Oh. Helps keep your employees organized. Helpful for... Here, do you want this? No? You want this phone? Why can't you place those things at a computer? That's like a weird kind of statement. You're saying like I need a place like over here? Like if I just put a desk here, can I stack items there? Like a phone and stuff? This has to be placed at... Oh. Has to be. Oh. Well, now that was a bad purchase. Can I just hit delete? You're about... Yes, you can sell that piece of furniture. Oh, has to be placed at... Do you not want this too? There's only one item per computer. What did I just give you? Cell phone. Lead programmer service. Oh, not a great item then. But at least we got him. Hey, you want this little plant? Cute. I know. Oh my god, it costs water per day to keep the plants alive. My gosh. That's poop. It's gonna cost me water to keep my plants alive? Makes sense, but my gosh. You really hit me here. Ooh, water cooler. Is there any commons that we like? What's that? Vending machine. Oh. Water cooler? Use furniture to provide a place for employees to socialize and de-stress. And as an alternative to meetings, canteens, and just sitting there close to friends. That's kind of sweet. Sprinklers. As in like fire sprinklers? Yet painting? Yet bookshelf? Bookshelf improves your skill. So cool, man. So freaking cool. Y'all want a water cooler? Here. Y'all, my one guy. Dude, you want a water cooler? Yeah? Here you go. There you go, buddy. Enjoy the cooler. Go have some cooler talk over there. Good stuff. Oh, you're not even doing anything. No, in the morning we'll accept something because I'm worried. I'm worried about you not getting it done in time. Oh, geez. I guess we could accept one of the harder ones and hope we can get it done in time. I'm going to accept this and see if we can get it done in time. But for now, guys, we're going to start wrapping up. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I should do and any tips you think on my first item I'll be producing. I really need your insight on this bad boy as I don't know the answer to it, to be honest. Like, I really don't. I don't know what I should be making at this point. So I'm going to kind of play around with my first development in the next episode, which should be a fun time, I think. But no guarantees it's going to go well. Inadequate quality. I think that's okay, though. Yeah, it is. They had low expectations. Cool. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I will catch you all in a future episode. I'll see you guys.